Hey everybody, it's Cooper here, and today I've got a pickups video for you, like always. This one, there's no retro stuff in it. There's one PS1 game, but everything else is PS2 and Xbox. And basically, I've got a stack of games that I got from the pawn shop, and then I've got a big stack of games that I got off Craigslist. So I'll start with the pawn shop stuff. The only PS1 game I picked up was Final Fantasy VIII. This is Black Label, and it's only missing the manual. The case is kind of sticky too. But all 4 discs, no manual. This was $1. And then picked up 2 original Xbox games. I got this one for my collection, and that is Kung Fu Chaos. It says $5, but it was $2. All the Xbox, PS2, and GameCube games are $2 to me. So Kung Fu Chaos, that's complete. And I also picked up a complete copy of Fable. And this is actually the copy that I already had. The copy that I picked up, the disc was in better condition, so I swapped that out. And then I picked up a bunch of PS2 games. A couple of them are to sell, but a lot of them are just for my collection. First, I picked up a Japanese PS2 game, which I've never seen, and this is kind of like a greatest hits version, and they call it the Best series. And that is Biohazard 4, which is known in America as Resident Evil 4. And this one comes with a soundtrack, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep this, because it's like a greatest hits. But it does come with a soundtrack, so I'm thinking about keeping it, but I'm not sure. It goes for like 20 bucks on eBay. Then I picked up Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Complete. It's greatest hits, so I'm not keeping it. Then I picked up King of Fighters 11, which I already have, and it's missing the manual, so that one's going on eBay as well. And then the rest of these I picked up from my collection. These are all complete Black Label, and once again, they were $2 each. I got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, so now I've got 1, 2, and 3. And I got Cabela's Alaskan Adventures. This is like, I think this is only my second Cabela's game, but on my list of games, where I keep track of all the ones I have, it says that I have a third one, and it's not on my shelf, so I don't know what happened with that. Next is Tekken 5. I already had Tekken 4, so now I've got 4 and 5. Soul Reaver 2. And I got this planning to sell it, and then got home and realized I didn't have it, because I thought that I already did. I thought that I had this one too, but I didn't. And that's Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. And the last one is Rumble Roses, which is like a female wrestling game. So those were the pawn shop pickups. Like I said, they were $2 each, except for Final Fantasy VIII was $1. Then I did one Craigslist deal, and you saw in my last video I picked up that complete in-box Fire and Ice, and that was from my Craigslist ad. I have a wanted ad with a specific list of games that I'm looking for, and they're mostly just games that I can buy and resell. But of course I don't have a lot of them on the list, so sometimes people will contact me, and you know, they'll have like a boxed Kirby's Avalanche or something, and I don't have that. So you know, if it's a box one, I'll keep it. If it's a cartridge, I'll buy it just to sell. But someone contacted me, and they had a few games off my list, all original Xbox games, and one Wii game. And they told me to just make an offer, and I did, and they accepted. And then they said for $10 more, they'll just give me everything else. And they had a lot of games that they showed me. So for 50 bucks, I got all this stuff I'm about to show you. First up, we have a Rock Band mic for the 360. I didn't know this was included, and I sold one of these on eBay for like $8 a while ago. And then we have an empty PS2 case, which had a Spy Hunter insert. Then we have a manual for Mech Assault for the Xbox. We have an empty case for NCAA Football 2005 and Topspin, and an empty case for Deus Ex Invisible War. Now, I'll show you the games that I got for my collection. These are the games that I'm going to be keeping. First we have ESPN NFL 2K5. We have Mech Assault, and this is a not for resale, kind of like pack-in version. The reason that it was in the PS2 case with this manual, and this was in the actual PS2 case like an insert. So it's supposed to have a smaller manual in here or something, some kind of paperwork that's not there, but I thought that was kind of cool. Next we have Phantom Dust, Ghost Recon, Wrath Unleashed. Some of these are missing the manuals, but most of them are complete. Counter-Strike, Need for Speed Underground, Rally Sports Challenge 2, Amped 2, NFL Street and NFL Street 2. My cat's messing with the mouse, it's plugged in. NCAA Football 2005 and Top Spin. Soul Calibur 2. Then we get into some good ones. Star Wars Battlefront. I thought I had this, and I was planning on just getting it to resell, but I guess I didn't have it. It's missing the manual, but it's got the registration card, and I find this game all the time, so I'll just get a manual when I find one. Then we have Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This is like a $20 to $30 game. I guess I have a couple more sports games in here. Fight Night Round 2 and NFL Fever 2004. Then we have Fusion Frenzy. I used to love this game when the Xbox first came out. Then we have Metal Slug 4 and Metal Slug 5. I thought that one was pretty cool. It's a double disc. And then the best one that I'm keeping is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I love the Baldur's Gate games. I love Champions of Norath. So I was really happy to get this. Although I don't have an original Xbox yet. I'm pretty sure the 360 can play this one, but I am trying to find an Xbox somewhere, but I don't want to pay too much. So those are all the games that I got to keep. If you were keeping count, I just added 20 new Xbox games to my original Xbox collection, bringing my total to 129. And then the rest of these here, I got to sell. And there's original Xbox, Xbox 360, and one Wii game. So first off, we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City. This is like the double pack version. We have Crimson Skies. This one's really heavy. We have Ghost Recon 2. We have Grand Theft Auto 3, the pack-in version, but when I opened it, it has True Crime. Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, however you want to say it. I would be keeping this one, but unfortunately it's Platinum Hits, but that is Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams. The disc just popped out. It's in really good shape though. This one will be an easy one to sell. Then we have another copy of Crimson Skies, so I've got like 4 copies of that, or 5 copies if you count my personal one. Then we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Found a disc-only copy of Unreal Championship. Let's see. Then we have Halo, missing the manual, and it's pretty scratched. And then this one, I was really happy to get. I already have this one, and it's complete, and it's like a $25 to $30 game, and I've sold them for that much, so It's Star Wars Battlefront 2. I already have my own copy. And then the one Wii game that I got is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Complete. And I was actually a little short on rent. Well, it's not due yet, but rent is due in a few days. So I put a bunch of my personal GameCube and Wii games on eBay to just make up that money. And then I get my living expenses check next month, and I'll be able to get them back. Hopefully I can just find them at the pawn shop, because that's where I got them all in the first place. But I put like a bunch of my Mario and Zelda games for the Wii and for the GameCube on eBay, and I was able to make, you know, like $500, which is pretty cool. That definitely helped me out. It's good to have. It's nice to have games that I can sell if I need to. But I will definitely be getting those back. And it wasn't easy to sell them. And then one more original Xbox game is Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and I might be keeping this one. I know that it's Platinum Hits, but if you read right here, it says promotional copy, not for resale. So I don't really know what to think of that. Not really sure like what that means, but we just found a drawing in here. I didn't know this was in here. Well, it's got some carrots on the back, if you can see that. And then it's just a bunch of scribbles on the front. And then the rest of these are Xbox 360 games, and just for these alone, for $50 is an amazing deal. So, like, the ones that I originally had offered on were Zelda, the Star Wars Battlefront, Halo, Dark Alliance, Silent Hill, Metal Slug, and there was one more. And I offered $40 for those, and then he told me $50 for everything in the picture, and that I was amazed, and you're going to see why. I mean, just for those Xbox games, $50 plus the Wii game is a pretty good deal. So for $50, I got everything, and these definitely make it worth it. I kind of have an Xbox 360 collection, but I'm not like actively trying to collect for it, and I could really use the money right now, so I think I'm actually going to sell these, and because, you know, I don't really care about them. They're some of them are missing the manuals, but most of them are complete, and they're all in great shape. First up is the orange box. Then we have Grand Theft Auto 4, MotoGP 2006, Left 4 Dead, Xbox Live Arcade, Battlefield 2, Thrillville, Off the Rails, NCAA Football 08, Halo 3, and this one still has the poster and everything. Project Gotham Racing 3, Rock Band, Fusion Frenzy 2, and if this one's like pretty cheap on eBay, which I'm assuming it is because it was used at GameStop for $18, I might actually keep this one because I did really like the first one when it came out, and I never played this one. And then the last two are Modern Warfare 2 and Halo Wars, which I actually might keep as well because I've never played it, and I've got every other Halo game besides that, except for Reach, because I actually just put that on eBay and sold it. But yeah, so those are my pickups. Sorry about cutting off the end of the video, but I basically was just rambling on about, I basically sold my PS3 games, a few of my Xbox 360, some of my GameCube, and some of my Wii games. Basically all just popular stuff that will be easy to get back, but it would definitely help me in my time of need, and it's great to be able to do that and not have to pawn something at the pawn shop or, you know, ask someone to borrow some money from. So that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.